Hey there, and welcome to day 8 of the 100 Days Consistency Challenge. I found this quote I want to share with you. It says, "You will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of success, therefore, is in your daily routine." I think this comes from the Compound Effect book by Darren Hardy. But you see, that's the reality of things. People think that success is something that you just achieve suddenly, and overnight you got this big break and then you had lots of money or success, whatever. But the reality is that it's the compounded wins, the wins every day. Maybe you win today, win tomorrow. You may lose next tomorrow, but you win the next day, and making sure that your number of wins is more than your number of losses. Over time, that person will become a winner or will achieve some level of success that other people can aspire to. So there's nothing like overnight success. Or if you really feel like you want the overnight success tag, then realize that overnight success sometimes takes 10 years, takes 15 years to achieve. One thing that I found really important in learning how to win the day is having a set of routines that I follow every day. I learned that the greatest or most successful people around have their set of routines they follow. I think there's this book, The Tool of Titans, and it lays out some things that billionaires do every day. One of the things there is having a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. And this has to do with the circadian rhythm and how your body is structured or set up to function, such that if you have a consistent time you go to bed and when you wake up, setting this in routine in your body helps you feel better, feel more at ease, feel more concentrated. So having a set of a fixed time for sleep and waking up. Another thing I learned was don't hit the snooze button. When you hit the snooze button, you're subconsciously telling yourself, hey, I can always not do what I say I'm going to do. If I said I'm going to wake up at this time, I can always push that a few minutes more and just rest a little more. I'm prioritizing more or less temporary comfort over your principles or over the way your body respects itself or respects what you have committed to doing. So don't hit that snooze button. Always try to, when your alarm rings, get up and get to your day. It will make a ton of difference in your life. Another thing to win the day is to move regularly and move early. Like when you wake up in the morning, try to get moving as soon as possible. Drink water and move. That action gets your body, your blood flowing, and put it that way, and you are more active and more alive, and you're able to throw away that lethargy and the feeling of weakness that might come from sleep, We're able to start very strong. And starting very strong also involves going outside. I have read that the early morning sunlight is probably the best for the body. It gets your body feeling somehow healthier. I don't know the science behind it, but I've read in several articles that going outside early in the morning, taking that early morning walk or jog or whatever you want to do, will help you feel more productive and more alert. Let's put it that way. Another thing that's really important is meditation, and I'm sure you've seen meditation everywhere. There's everybody talking about meditation, but there's so much emphasis on it, and it really works. Finding time to calm your body, calm your mind, and try to focus on what's important to you in a very distracted and busy world is a game changer. Being able to filter out the noise and really focus on what you want. Because the thing is, many people live distracted lives. They're just pursuing things they really don't need. And sometimes when they achieve it, it's like, why did I spend the last few months or even years trying to achieve this thing? I don't really like it. But that's because they got into sort of a rat race. They got into sort of a chase towards what every other person is chasing and didn't realize by taking time to meditate and introspect and be calm and really listen to yourself, what you really want. Because they didn't take that time, they got into someone else's race. That is disastrous. Because the truth is, we live life once. There's just one life. And in this one life, your time is your asset. It's the greatest asset you have. If you use it wisely, you will love yourself for it. If you don't use it wisely, then there'll be, oh, I wish, or had I known, etc. The good thing is that from now, you can start to really pursue those things that you want. Listen to yourself. Take time to meditate. It might be 5 minutes a day. It might be 10. You can increase as you grow. But the point is, take time to really listen to what you want. Listen to what God or the universe or whatever you believe in is telling you. I believe in God, and so I listen to what God is telling me. Meditating every morning, and it's a game changer. I can tell you that it is a game changer. Many things that you probably don't need will filter out of your life. They'll just fall off because I'm not pursuing that. I don't need that. There's a lot of clarity in that. So I highly, highly recommend it. And the last thing I'd like to say about winning your day is taking time to set your intentions. This is a follow through from meditation. Having meditated, you know what you want, then set your intentions. I learned from Jim Rohn that the best time to start the day is the night before. So the night before, try to plan out what you're going to do. What's going to be your focus for the next day? What are you going to pursue? What are you going to give your energies to? Try to do that before the day even starts, so that by the time you start the next day, you can start with a sense of direction, with a sense of clarity on what you want to do, your biggest priorities, the things that matter the most to you. You can focus your attention on them. It will save you a ton of time. It will save you a ton of effort as well, because you can just not waste time on the things that don't matter to you. I hope these tips were helpful on how to win your day. I'll do a recap of them. Have a regular time you sleep, and when you wake up, a set time for bedtime and wake up time. Don't hit the snooze button. Don't do it. Drink water when you wake up and move around, get active. Go outside. The sunlight outside is really good for you, especially in the mornings. Take time to meditate. Think about what you really want to do. Calm your mind. Let go of the distractions. And yes, set your intentions. What is more important to you, most important to you for every day? Try to set it the night before so you start out on a very strong foot the next morning. I hope this was helpful to you. This is day 8 of the 100 Days of Consistency Challenge. I'll be back tomorrow to share something I learned. See ya.